channel. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that I'm back on my channel. It has been so long. It has been so long since I've been on my channel or since that I've filmed. Yeah, I'm so excited to be back, and I'm so excited to tell you guys what I've been doing for the past 9 months. So excited to be back on my channel. Hello. I think I'll put you guys down and I'll sit down and like talk about where I've been for the past 9 months. Okay, I set you guys up on the floor and I'm just sitting on the floor in front of my bed. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, whoa, voice loss, but I don't know if I did mention in my previous vlogs that I have filmed in the past, but I live with my cousins, and while I was gone, I'll tell you guys where I was, but while I was gone, they've been doing renovations to the basement, and so now that I'm back, I've like moved down to the basement. So this is my new bedroom. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna be living. It's been like a process, just finishing up the renovations, but also I had all my stuff packed away in boxes, and so I've now just had to like unpack and like organize and move in and like settle into like my new living space. So that's been a process. And yeah, but where I've been for the past 9 months, I've been in YWAM. And for those of you that don't know what YWAM is, it stands for, it's YWAM, and it stands for Youth with a Mission. And so it's a Christian organization, a missionary organization where, you know, we go out and we evangelize and spread the gospel to thousands of people. And they have so many different programs, like a DTS, which is what I did. It's a discipleship training school. And they have so many different bases like throughout the world. Like there's so many different YWAM bases. And how it all started was my cousin told me about YWAM, and I was like, that sounds like really interesting. Sorry guys, I had to pause. My mom was just calling me. But yeah, so there's so many different YWAM bases all across the world, and I ended up going to YWAM Boston. I ended up going to the YWAM Boston base, and I'm so thankful that that's the one that I chose. And it was so clear that like that is where God was like leading me to, was calling me to YWAM Boston. But yeah, so how it all started, like why I ended up going into YWAM. So my cousin told me about YWAM, and I was like, I've never heard of it. And I was like, that's like really interesting. And this was last year, back in the end of June. And I went on the YWAM website, and I think I looked at Australia. That was like, I think the first base that I looked at. Then I came across YWAM Boston. I clicked on the website, and I like read through it, and I saw the Creative Arts and Worship DTS, and so that's what I ended up doing. And it just really caught my eye, and I read into it, and I was like, I just felt strongly like I wanted, like, this is something that I really want to do, is the Creative Arts and Worship. And the Creative Arts and Worship is like using your creativity and the gifts that God has gifted you to worship Him and to give Him glory. And during this school, you like learn how to do that. And one of the things about this school is that we put on this gospel production, and we go on tour, and we travel around the states performing this gospel production, and it's so cool. It's a really, really cool way of telling the gospel, like the story of God from the beginning to the end through creativity, through the arts. It's so cool, and it's this production is so sincere to my heart, and I love it so much. So I signed up for YWAM Boston, and I traveled to Boston in September, and because that's when the DTS started. And so yeah, it was amazing. I loved it. So the DTS was 6 months. The first 3 months was what they called lecture phase. So basically every single week we had a speaker come in each week, and they would speak on like a foundational topic. We had there's so many different topics. There was like Father Heart of God, Jesus Week, Relationships Week. There's so many, and it was so good. And then the second half of the program was outreach, where we would go on outreach, and part of that was going on tour and going around the states performing this gospel production. And it's sorry, I didn't even say the name of the production, but it's called Encounter, and it is so good. And I forgot to even say, for the creative arts and worship, there was different tracks that you could sign up for. So there was a media track, and that really caught my eye. Like when I was looking at it on the website, I decided that, yeah, like I really want to go into the media track and grow more in media, like doing like photography, videography, that kind of stuff. And so I did the media track. What I did not know going into the DTS was that I was going to be actually in the production, that I was going to have a chance to be in the production. I thought that I would be like doing the stuff because I signed up for media track. I thought that was what I was going to be doing for the tour, that I would just be doing stuff in media. But every single student actually gets to audition for the Encounter production, which was so cool. What I was really excited for, but also so nervous, was the dance audition. I was like, oh, like I really, really want to be in one of the dances. Like I really want to dance in this production. And yeah, come audition, I was nervous, but I was also so excited, and I just wanted it so bad, and I ended up getting a spot. During the audition felt like, I felt really good about the audition when I was dancing, and it honestly, I was like, I want this so bad. And coming to YWAM Boston, it sparked my love for dance again. And I was like, because I've always loved to dance. I never took dance. There's lots of times where I really wish that I would have gone into dance, but because I always loved dancing, but I never did go into dance. I was so excited when I got a part in the Encounter production. So yeah, so I got to do that, but then I also got to do like some photography, take photos during tour as well. The other part of the outreach, so hold on, it's like there's so much for me to say, and I'm like trying to like talk about it, but it's like kind of scattered, like brain. During the lecture phase of DTS, we were doing lecture, but then we were also preparing for the outreach as well. So learning the Encounter production, doing rehearsals, yeah, just like preparing for outreach. So for outreach phase, We went on tour for like 5 weeks. It was crazy going, like, we were in vans going from like state to state. We went to, I don't even know how many states we went to, but it was a lot. Like, we went to Tennessee, Texas. There's so many states that we did go to, and it was really cool. I was so excited when we went to Texas and Tennessee. Those were the two that I was probably most excited for. And yeah, tour was crazy. We'd have to unload the truck, set up everything, and then get ready for the show, do the show, and then we would go out into the audience after the show and ask people if they would like prayer for anything and kind of just like minister to people. And then after that, we would tear down everything and then move on to the next thing. Like, it was just like so crazy. And there's times where we would do double show days, which that was crazy, doing double show days. Oh my goodness, but we got through it. It was the Lord. It was all the Lord getting us through it. There's no way, like, well, you don't understand. Like, I can explain it to people, but you can't fully grasp or understand unless you were there, unless you were experiencing it for yourself. But yeah, it was crazy. Like, the Lord was getting us through it. I mean, that's why we were doing it. It was for the Lord. It was to worship Him and to spread the gospel to people. The other part of outreach was we went to El Salvador for 2 weeks, which that was really cool. Such an amazing experience going to El Salvador. It was so cool. And we took a mini version of Encounter to El Salvador, and we would perform that like at the schools that we would go to, or even like just out on the streets, like in a park or something. And then we also were doing another drama as well called Doors. And we would evangelize, and we would go to so many different schools, and yeah, it was crazy. We had over 1,000 salvations in El Salvador. It was incredible. DTS, the 6 months, was absolutely incredible and life-changing. Yeah, I loved it so much. After the 6 months, I decided to go back to YWAM Boston to do a DBS, which is Discipleship Bible School. And I did that for 3 months, and I graduated from that July 11th, and then came home, and yeah, it's crazy. That was also like even more transformative and like life-changing, just reading through the whole Bible and studying it and learning the like theological and just hearing from speakers every week, and just diving into God's word and like just learning so much about Him and like just who God is and His character and nature, and just it was just His God's redemptive plan seeing it like from the beginning to the end, just seeing His plan and just His like reading His story was just so life-changing. I'm definitely not the same person walking in those doors of YWAM in the beginning. Like, it's crazy to think back to like the beginning of DTS. It just feels like it was so long ago, but at the same time it wasn't. Like, it's really weird. Like, YWAM, those 9 months went so fast, but then at the same time, like, just so much had happened in those 9 months. Okay. I'm back again. Another just little interruption. I was just giving my mom is taking a couple bags of stuff that I'm donating to the thrift store. So she was just coming to pick that up. So I had to go and give her the bags. But yeah, I'm back. I don't even remember like where I left off, but yeah, YWAM was just so life-changing and just such an amazing experience. I honestly would tell anybody to go and do YWAM, do a DTS or do a DBS. It's definitely so worth it, and I will forever cherish it. It was the best so far in my life, the best 9 months that I've experienced, and I had was in this had established this wonderful community and met so many new friends, and yeah, it was so clear that God was leading me to YWAM Boston, that he was calling me there, and I'm so thankful that I walked in obedience and that I did choose to just trust the Lord and allow him to guide me, and that I went and did DTS and then did DBS, because it was just so good, so good. And I have so many friends that I love so much. I miss them so much. I became really close with some people, and I really miss them. That's like really hard coming out of YWAM, and everybody is like now going different directions, and yeah, I've came back home to Canada, and I'm kind of in a season where I'm not really sure what's next, I guess. Like, I am looking for a job. I'm job hunting because I need a job to make income, and yeah, so that's where I'm at right now, just looking for a job. I obviously want to start my YouTube channel back up and like making content and posting consistently. I want to do that, so that's a goal. And I want to get involved in my home church, and yeah, I don't know, but trusting the Lord, and he will guide me. But yeah, it's definitely hard coming out of YWAM and just not being in that community anymore, and also just really missing people that I had spent 9 months with. Like, we lived together, did life together, was constantly together, and now not. So it's very weird and just really hard, because I really do miss everybody. Morning, you guys. It is the next morning. Just getting ready today to go to the beach. We're supposed to be going to the beach. I'm going with my cousins, and I'm super excited to go to the beach. I just want to like lay out in the sun on the beach and enjoy the nice weather. And I also am going to bring a book with me to read, and yeah, it's gonna be nice. I don't know like what to do with my hair today. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I made a coffee this morning, and just an iced coffee, but last night I saw on this reel on Instagram of this girl. She added honey, like liquid honey, and then she added like sea salt to the espresso. This isn't espresso, this is just brewed coffee. I was like, that sounds really good. I usually like to use my Nespresso machine, but right now I'm not using that, so I'm just using my cousin's coffee maker, because right now I don't have a place for my Nespresso machine. Just waiting for once like the basement is fully done, I'm gonna be setting up a little coffee bar down here, so I'm very excited about that. And I want to film it and like make it into a fun vlog. But yeah, anyways, so that is what my plans are for today. And I'm just gonna pack my bag for the beach. And yeah. Hey guys, it is Thursday and I am just on my way to the coffee shop that I was gonna go to on Tuesday, so I'm going there today. And yeah, it's so beautiful today. Yesterday you guys saw that I went to the beach and I filmed a bit while I was there, and it was a really great day. It was so nice and it was just really fun to just go to the beach, and yeah, it was a really great day. But yeah, now I'm headed to the coffee shop today. So I just got back from the coffee shop and it was really nice. I got an iced vanilla latte. It's my go-to drink. And then I just sat outside because they have tables and chairs outside, and it's a really nice day. It's really hot today. But where I was sitting, it was like really nice because it wasn't like too hot because it was a little bit in the shade, and it was just a really nice spot to sit, and there's like a little breeze, and it was really nice. And I just sat there and read and enjoyed my coffee. But yeah, now I'm back home and I think I want to go for a run because I didn't do that this morning. I really want to get into exercising and just, yeah, get back into working out. I want to try to get into running and just really focus on my physical health. And yeah, because I think it's really important, obviously, to take care of our bodies. And yeah, I'll show you guys my outfit that I've got on today. So I'm just wearing, I'm gonna take these off. I just have on this oversized Columbia mustard yellow t-shirt that I got from my friend Maya. She's from England, from my friend Maya from YWAM Boston that I met in, like, because we both did YWAM together. And she's from England, which is so cool, and I love her. But yeah, she was giving away some of her clothes, so this used to be hers and now it's mine, and I really like it. And then I've just got on these jean shorts from American Eagle. And yeah, it's just my outfit, just casual, cute. Yeah, and yeah, I might have a snack and then wait a little, like maybe a half hour, and then go for a run before dinner time. I think that's what I might do. Hi everyone, it is a few days later. It's the next week and I have not ended this video yet, so I'm gonna end it today. But yeah, I'm just at my uncle's apartment right now watching his cat while he's gone away, so that is why I'm here. There's bananas in the background. I just think that's funny. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end off the video right now, but I started editing this vlog last night, and then I'm gonna finish editing it today and then have it up on my channel for you all to see. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this vlog and these few days in my life, and I will see you all in my next video.